Hi everyone, Aaron here. Welcome to our physical activity session for the day. I'm really excited for you to be joining me today. We're going to be working on our strength and flexibility. You don't need any equipment at all today. You just need a nice quiet spot that you can work in. Really the only thing you're going to need is a brand new toilet roll, a nice clean one, and this would be for an activity at the end, all right? So we'll just put it to the side for now, and we're gonna start with our warm-up right now. First things first, we're gonna warm up our bodies with a short circuit. So I want you to follow along with me, do the best you can as usual. All right, so we're gonna start by our squats. So we're gonna bring our knees forward, our hands come forward if you want, keep your back straight, looking forward. And we're working on these big, strong thigh muscles, also called quad muscles. Fantastic, let's do a couple more. And let's change up our movement. So now all we're gonna do is step and kick. So step and kick, keep nice and tall, keep looking forward. And now we're gonna move that so our opposite hand touches our toes or our foot. We're kicking forward and tapping our hand. All right, 3 more. Doing a great job at home already, everyone. All right, great. Now we're just going to be marching on the spot. Your arms can be straight or they can be bent. Really leave that up to you. Stomping down onto the ground. Nice and hard. Knees go up, stomping into the ground. Well done. I'm going to show you this next one from the side. These are called butt kicks. So our butt here, we're going to flick our legs back. So the movement's back. So our heels get as close as you can to your bottoms. And if you want, you can move your arms with it. Looking forward, stay nice and tall. Getting lots of movement and warmth into our body. That's why it's called a warm-up. And have a rest there. We're gonna do a little bit of jump rope now, but without the rope. So we can pretend we're swinging on a rope, and we're gonna do some variations with that as well. So stay as light as you can on your feet and spring up nicely with each one. So we're just gonna bounce, just like we've got a rope. You can do this with your hands if you want. Nice and light on your feet. And now you can go from side to side. Springing up, back and forward. And you might have done this one before, jump rope on one leg at a time. So we might do 2 on one side, 2 on the other. I'm starting to puff, that's good. Means I'm almost ready for our main activity. Couple little hops. Great, okay, well done. Now we're gonna do our hip openers. So we're gonna bring our knee up and to the side. Knee up and to the side. Right, so opening the inside of our hips. Well done, just a couple more. All right, now we're gonna get down low. We're gonna shuffle one way, do a basketball shot. We're gonna shuffle another way. So we're gonna get down low, shuffle, jump shot, down, shuffle, jump shot. So a little spring up, both sides. So get down low and spring up. Get down low, spring up. Well done. 2 more. 1, 2, back to the middle, well done. Now we're going to do an activity called mountain climber. So we're going to come to the ground, hands to the front, one leg up, one leg back. I'm going to switch them over, switch. So like we're climbing up a mountain. Now I'm doing this slowly. If you want to do this a bit quicker, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, well done. For our next activity, I'm sure you've done this one before. We're going to do star jumps. So bring your feet together, arms by your side, and all we're going to do is split apart and raise our arms. Stay nice and bouncy on your feet. All right, we'll do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done, guys. Warm-up's done. Ready for the main activity now. I will see you then. It's now time for our main activity for the day. We'll be working on our strength and flexibility through some yoga postures from the floor. And what you would have noticed is that I've made myself very, very comfortable by taking off my shoes and my socks. I've got a nice open space and a quiet area inside. So what I'm going to do to start with, I'm going to kneel down so my bottom is resting on the back of my heels. All right, so I'm going to keep my bottom there. I'm not going to shift my bottom, and I'm going to reach forward with both my hands. Should feel really, really nice. So this is called the child's pose. Some people may even be able to put their head on the mat, but I'm not quite flexible enough these days. I just want you to rest here for a few moments, stretching out. Should feel fantastic. Spread your fingers. Just some deep breaths. Okay, while you're doing that, I want you to then tuck your feet under so you're on your toes a bit. Keep your hands there. We're going to push into the ground on the bottom part of our hands. We're going to reach our tailbone up in the air, and we're going to imagine our bodies into an upside down V shape. Okay, now work your heels to the ground a bit. So the intention is to push your heels towards the ground, and at the same time push your shoulder blades away from your hands, like that. It should help you get into a better V shape. Let your head sink. This is called down face dog. And the reason it's called down face dog is because your head is facing down. And now you might want to start changing your feet so one heel goes down towards the ground and the other knee bends. It's almost like a little walk on the spot. I'm feeling a really big stretch at the back of my legs. I wonder where you're feeling it. This should be a little bit challenging, but if you need a rest, you can always come down to the ground on your knees. All right, now I'm going to shift our weight. This is called the plank position. It's like a strong plank of wood. So you should have a straight line from your feet through to your hips, out to the top of your head. My hands are under my shoulders, my feet are almost together. Great stuff. And now we're going to sink our hips down, tuck our toes under, and look up. This is called the up face dog. We're actually looking up now. If you're hunching your shoulders like I am, bring your shoulder blades back. So your neck is nice and long. Great, back into our plank. And now we're going to slowly lower ourselves to the ground. So our chest is just under the ground. This is called the crocodile. And lower all the way to the ground. Take a couple of deep breaths just to rest. I'm going to put all that into a routine now, into a sequence. Right, so keep your hands there. Heels back onto the ground. This is our child's pose. Into our down face dog pose by raising our tailbone up, heels to the ground, push your shoulders away from your hands. Well done everybody for sticking at it. Into our plank, into our up face dog. Couple of breaths here. Into our plank, hover down to our crocodile, and rest on the ground. Turn over, sitting back nice and tall. Give yourself a big pat on the back, everyone. Fantastic job. If you were anything like me, that would have been a little bit challenging, but you know what? That's how we improve our strength and flexibility, and that's what that routine was all about. Well done again. We have a fun challenge to finish with. You need your toilet rolls. I will see you soon. Our final challenge for the day. This is our toilet roll balance and strength challenge. And everything that we've practiced today on our flexibility and our strength, you'll need to be able to do this successfully. So, like I said at the start of the lesson, you will need a brand new, unused roll of toilet paper. And the goal is, so your objective for this activity is to stand with it balanced on your head, go to a kneeling position, a sitting position, to a lying position without it falling over. I'll show you how it's done, hopefully. Start like this. Start nice and balanced. When you think you're going okay, you're nice and balanced and focused, I want you to try and kneel down onto the ground. All right, 1 knee's down, 2 knees down. All right, the hard part now is to go from kneeling to sitting. Got to keep this roll of toilet paper upright. Slow movements, controlled movements. Oh, nearly came off then. Great, I'm sitting down. Now, I'm gonna lie down. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna try and stand back up now. Oops, it's fallen off and that's okay, that's gonna happen to you. All right, so I'm gonna try and start from lying now and go the opposite way. Oh, I'm gonna use my tummy muscles to get to sitting. I'm gonna try and go from sitting to kneeling. It's getting a bit wobbly up there. And once again, standing. All right, I've done it. I'm pretty happy with that, but it may take you a few more goes. If you're a beginner and you want a starting point, and this is too challenging for you, what you can do is just start on the back of your hand and do the same thing again. Go to kneeling, to sitting, and then lying down, and then trying to stand up again. You can also do that on your opposite hand. Okay, so have some fun with that challenge. It's going to test your balance, your flexibility, and your strength in a very fun way. I'll see you next time. Well done everyone for today.